You are tuned into 50/50 News on the House of the Princess channel, hosted by Princess A.V, featuring world, local, celebrity, and YouTube news. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell as I give you the traditional news with a small twist of ratchet. Let's go. Hey, y'all. How are you doing in the chat? Okay, hi, you guys. This is Princess A.V. I'm here tonight with the 50/50 news, and this is a special edition. I ask that you come on in and that you press the like button. I wasn't able to do this news yesterday, so I came on here today, and since then I've got some new things, so I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible, as fun as possible. I thought I'd dress down today. I got my football jersey on. Let me move it so you can see. I got my football jersey on. I'm not quite a linebacker, but maybe I usually play quarterback and throw the ball right in the hole, you know what I'm saying? So I thought this would be amicable since, you know, we got it going on like that. So as you come in, I do suggest and I ask that you all press the like button, okay? Also, please know, let me put it back on the screen, that if you have any stories or you want to reach out to me, there is my DMs, okay? There is my email that you can send to information to me. Also, that's my Cash App. Feel free to hit the Cash App, you guys, okay? Also, because I've been monetized for a while, that you also can send a super chat. You can send a PayPal, and you can send a Venmo, okay? And make sure, let me put this on subscribers only. I would suggest that you do subscribe. I ask that you subscribe. And if you really feel like supporting this channel, that you also hit that join button, okay? Because your membership has privileges here. And we do a lot of activities. Actually, when I get done, I'm going to do the video so that y'all know what you need for our arts and crafts this month, okay? I'm a boring ass motherfucker, so I do boring shit. But nevertheless, I'm sure there are plenty of boring people that support me. And since you do, I love you, okay? And I appreciate you very, very much. Sending a shout out. Yes, I had to put that smiling not right. And yes, I dyed it like a week or so. I'm gonna dye it back blonde because I'm really I'm not a fan of it. Continue to laugh. Laughter is good for the soul, okay? Thank you, Shannon, for coming and becoming a new subscriber. I appreciate you all. I don't know, my screen is acting funny, so the chat is slow on tonight on StreamYard. And I know I'm chewing this gum, so I got to look at my TV screen at the same time to try to get it going to see what you're seeing. But anyway, y'all know how we do the news up in here. And I appreciate all of you for coming. So first, you know how we do it in order. We're going to do local news. The local news is local to the Chicagoland area. That's where I be at, and that's where I'm from. Also, it is the metropolitan Chicago area, which includes Indiana, maybe as far as Wisconsin, but that's how we get down up here in the House of the Princess. Okay, hit the Cash App, you guys. I appreciate it. Now, our first story is brought to you by CBS News. Um, it seems to be that Illinois and Chicago area, and I need you to shut up, okay? Thank you. You was quiet before. I know it's nighttime. I'm invading your space. Be quiet, okay? Oh, sorry about that. We're the worst Uber riders and drivers in the city. Okay, so thank you. Let's how do I get it up here? Boom! Here we go. So let's see what this story is about. Let me get situated. You know, sometimes I'm slow.
But what's your rating for your ride? Some people get awfully sensitive about those stars, but it may be warranted. Chicago Uber passengers made the top 10 list for the worst rider ratings. Don't worry, the title for the most unruly riders goes to New York City. Well, starting today, the Uber app will have a new privacy center. There you can see how many drivers gave out the 5 stars, as well as the lowly single star to their passengers. By the way, San Antonio, St. Louis, and Nashville have the highest rated Uber passengers. New York, Seattle, and Washington, D.C. were among the lowest rated behind the Big Apple.
How do you get a bad rating? Because I'm very sensitive about this. I think I have 4 stars only.
Oh, you really pay attention to that?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
I have a 4.9.
Oh.
And ask me why I know exactly.
I thought it was just me. Oh, there it is.
So I follow the rules. Whatever they ask for, keep the.
I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out why it was so low.
People get into the drinking, they're leaving stuff in the car, making a mess. That's
And then being
rude.
too. You know, you got.
That's a big thing.
Hold on, I need to finish my drink or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, 5-minute wait.
So yeah, that was just a quick. I know that the cities that they're talking about, we can be some of the rudest people on earth, and we're fast movers and fast city people. So it's kind of sad that we are the worst passengers, but I can definitely see it. And thank you, cuz I appreciate you. Knowing what family feels like. Yes. Welcome to the palace. Thank you, CC, for putting a shout out. So our next story is brought to you by CBS. This is another quick quip. The auto show is here in the Chicagoland area. So let's hear what they have to say about that.
The Chicago Auto Show is rolling back into town. And I'm going to get a behind-the-scenes, first-hand look at everything that goes into turning a former place into the auto show that we all know and love. And it is no small feat. It takes an entire army of skilled laborers, from carpenters, welders, electricians. And I actually had a couple of them take me around the floor and show me what needs to get clicked into gear to get this show on the road.
This is my 20th auto show, but I have 30 years in Local 134.
John Keener is with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 134.
First several days, we had between 100 and 150 electricians here doing all the overhead work that you see.
His teams are responsible for making sure the auto show is lit, and lit well.
We have a time frame we have to meet to get that work complete so that way the booths underneath can start building. We started on Sunday. Just for that, we have enough power to light up this booth that would run 40 homes in the Chicagoland area. About 48 hours round the clock to get this done. 400 motors, 4,000 foot of truss, probably 500 light fixtures in here to light up all these cars.
And that's just the lights.
Just a few days ago, this floor was bare. There were some things hanging from
from the rafters, but it was a bare floor.
Dave Sloan has been the general manager of the Chicago Auto Show for over a decade. He says hosting a convention at McCormick Place is a show run by trade experts.
Our convention labor is top notch, and they can get a show like this in just 7 days. All the different trades will come together to work on this show, and they are a professional workforce. This is their full-time job. And so Chicago convention labor is widely known as some of the best convention labor in all of the country.
One of the more popular creations are the indoor test driving tracks.
People line up and they run back to get first in line for the Jeep ride. They absolutely love it. It's kind of a tradition.
Even though this show is smaller than ones in the past, they're still working with about 670,000 square feet of floor space. And this year, they're dedicating a lot more room to test driving.
There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks before they even get back there, and another one on the other side. We have more indoor test tracks than we've ever had before, 6 of them. This is going to be a big Bronco hill right here. There's going to be an electric vehicle track right next to it.
The new electric vehicles are another major attraction coming to the show, and many of the models haven't even hit the market yet.
But there's a lot of vehicles that haven't been seen before that have just been introduced. A majority of the people who are considering an electric vehicle in their next purchase have never experienced one. So having 2 EV tracks on the show floor is really going to help those people along. So when you think about our summer show that we did, 40% of the people who came to the show took a test drive or a ride in a vehicle. And that's huge for these companies. It means so much more when you can get somebody in the car moving. So that's kind of where shows are going right now.
You can come see the finished show for yourself. It's running from February 12th to 21st at McCormick Place, and you can buy tickets at ChicagoAutoShow.com.
I'm Jamaica Ponder, CBS News, Chicago.
So yes, the auto show starts next week. We have one of the biggest auto shows in the world. I first was gonna go. I'm probably not. I'm excited about it, so I'm going back and forth if I want to go. Yes. Hey, all of you guys. Hey, my BJ. Hey, my mother. Black Diamond is in the building, and Miss Drea just came in the building. Look, I meant to tell y'all. Well, you have to be subscribed for at least 8 hours today in order to comment. So, if you want to comment tomorrow, subscribe today and go to sleep on that. Also, mods, today is a one and done. Today and tomorrow's a one and done. Ain't no 3 strikes you out. It's a one hit quitter. We give you one time. If not, you out. Because I'm not playing with nobody in here today. I'm the quarterback, okay? I got these shoulders and I'm ready to throw the ball. And that's what we're doing up in here today. So next, we're talking about the mask. You ain't going no smash and grab it auto show. They're going to smash you, okay? It says 8 days. Yes. And I'm number, and so y'all can see also, so y'all can remember number 83. All this, you want to, and it's on my back too. Okay, so you can see this big back. There you go. Okay, just let y'all know. Okay. We're going to talk about the mask mandate here in the city of Chicago. All right, and it's a little informal. We're a little ghetto tonight, but it's 50-50 news. We're a little bit more ratchet tonight than usual. But this is brought to you by CBS.
Governor Pritzker on keeping masks on in schools.
And a non-committal answer from the city's top doctor on if or when Chicago will see an end to COVID restrictions here. CBS News' Marissa Parr live to explain the latest updates in masking rules. And Marissa, there's just so much going on here.
A lot going on, and we're here to break it down for you the best we can. So initially, we know that the governor had said that the mask rules would drop for indoors across the state for places except for schools at the end of the month. The city, within a couple of hours, released their own statement, seeming to indicate they would follow the state's lead. Well, then yesterday, Dr. Allison Arwady, when she was asked about this, gave a sort of non-committal answer. Take a listen.
So I think next week we will hopefully be able to share some good news and make a final determination.
Now to that roadblock for the governor. A bipartisan committee rejected the state's emergency mask rule for schools. The governor's emergency COVID mitigations for Illinois schools expired on Sunday, so they were refiled, only to be blocked by the committee. They cited the temporary restraining order that's keeping dozens of school districts across the state from requiring masks. But this committee vote appears to have larger consequences. It's not just impacting those schools named in the lawsuit, but it appears to affect schools everywhere. So a lot of whiplash when it comes to mask rules here. Very confusing, but we are here to keep you updated, not just day by day, but sometimes hour by hour. Reporting live along Lakefront, Marissa Parra.
So yes, these people is trying to get up out these masks, and she keep playing with our emotions. Not only mask, you got to be vaccinated to fart outdoors. It's just always something with something. And as you can see, I didn't put it in, but this was later. She was out there in the cold. Okay, yesterday was 52 degrees, and then by the end of the night there was a rain and ice storm. And right now outside is cold than a motherfucker, and we are in between a snowstorm. So I appreciate y'all and supporting us in the weather. You know, y'all's cutting up in the chat, and thank y'all for y'all compliments. Ain't nothing wrong with a big back. At least you don't look like you on your. Ooh, child. We get you. Get you. I'm glad that you do. One and done. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. And if some of this is going over your head, then you just don't need to know. Okay. Just hit the Cash App, you guys. Thanks. Okay. Also, our next story. Okay, this is a sadder story. This is brought to you by Fox 32. This is a story about a young boy, Sincere Cole, 15, who was murdered at the gas station. So let me give y'all more details before we go into it.
CBS 2 News.
At least 8 people have been shot, 3 fatally, in Chicago gun violence over the weekend. Among the victims, a teenager who was known around his neighborhood as a helper.
Nate Rogers spoke with the boy's aunt and joins us now live from police headquarters. Nate?
Yeah, Dana and Natalie, this family, they can't believe all of this has happened. Police sources telling us this 15-year-old was shot some 24 times, one of those bullets striking him in the head. Family members telling me that he was not in a gang and did not appear to be in conflict with anyone.
As I tried. Let me see how much I tried.
It's all still so surreal. Her nephew, to whom she was legal guardian, brutally killed.
We spend more time now, 2021, 2022, trying to save ourselves from germs and can't save ourselves from each other.
15-year-old Sincere Cole was seen leaving the Shell station, 67th and Western, just before 7 p.m. Saturday.
Not soon after maybe 3-4 minutes, I heard gunshots.
Ralph Kendall works there and found Sincere on the ground, struggling, unconscious, bleeding.
I looked at him, and I felt his neck, see if he was breathing. He took that last breath. He looked at my face and took that last breath.
Police say Sincere was shot 24 times after meeting his gunman along the sidewalk. The motive unknown.
They had no idea who he was because he didn't live that type of lifestyle.
Red and pink balloons now commemorate the teen known for always trying to make an extra dollar. For Brandy Martin, it's so much loss too close together. Her mother, Apostle Georgetta Martin, died from cancer last year. Her daughter, Akilah, was murdered in 2019. Also, her sister, Sincere's mother, dead, struck by a CTA train after trying to retrieve her cell phone in 2019.
My whole family died. This is the worst cipher.
Brandy right now telling me she has a lot of support from family members and friends, and that's one of the only things that's helping her to deal with all this. Police looking at surveillance video, hopefully leading them to the gunman. No suspects in custody at this time. As you know, the family's also looking to raise money to help with Sincere's funeral. More information is on our website at fox32chicago.com. We're live at Chicago Police Headquarters. Nate Rogers, Fox 32 Chicago.
I know this lady. I don't remember where I know her from, but I've had interactions with this woman, and I've been trying to place my finger on it. But I remember her being a sweet person, and a person that you could just talk and kick it with. I can't imagine the pain that she's feeling, the hurt that she's going to have so many people in the last 2-3 years in her family to lose their lives. That's gotta hurt really, really bad. And it's really disgusting that somebody, if you need to hurt somebody, first of all, did it take 24 bullets? That's terrible. Yeah, she looks familiar. That's over on for Western. But I don't know if I've been in church with her, I've been at the bar with her. I've had interactions with her before. It's disgusting. I'm gonna say that boy ain't did nothing to nobody. Nobody. Hey, Menacing Vibes, how you doing? Hey, cuz. I can't imagine. That's hurtful. And for her to still be positive, it's hard to be positive and optimistic in situations like that. It's hard. And I thank God for keeping her mind together. Hey, Debbie Green, have a nice day. Maybe you stay and watch the news and you might find out. Or maybe you ask that lady and you might find out. Because apparently somebody has an issue with me. I ain't got no issues. I'm just over here quarterbacking. All right. Yeah, and you know what? It sounds like California Cutie, like another kid did that to her. Did that to him. And it's sad. So, our next story is about FOIA cards. And they're trying to change the gun laws because people is capping and going crazy. So I believe this story is brought to you by Fox 30. No, it's brought to you by CBS News. Here we go.
Henry Pratt shooting exposed major loopholes across the board, from the shooter's gun that should have been taken away to his coworkers failing to speak out about their concerns. CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey is checking in on the process that's been made to close the gap.
The director of the Illinois State Police tells me that the work is never done, but he's proud of the progress made so far. In particular, the fact that they were able to stop more than 25,000 people last year alone from being able to illegally obtain guns.
It is not a foolproof system. There are evil people in the world who will do everything they can to find a firearm one way or another.
In the days following the tragedy at the Aurora manufacturing plant,
Shots fired. First floor where?
the failures that allowed Gary Martin to shoot and kill 5 people that day became obvious.
Suspect appears to be down. Suspect appears to be down.
Chief among them that the shooter should have given up his .40 caliber Smith & Wesson in 2014 when ISP discovered a felony conviction, but he didn't.
So the focus that we have prioritized over the past 3 years now is not necessarily getting back some piece of plastic, a FOID card. Our focus has been on identifying those people that are the greatest threat to public safety.
ISP Director Brendan Kelly points to enhanced enforcement. He tells me ISP revoked over 70% more firearms owner identification cards in 2021 than in 2019, with 17,457 cards revoked just last year. Another improvement has been record sharing, which used to be largely paper-based.
February 15, 2019 was the worst day of my professional career.
Kristen Zeman was Aurora's chief of police during the mass shooting, and she says it changed her career path. She's since left law enforcement and is now focusing on changing cultures through speaking and consulting.
When I say that we are tripping over red flags, look at nearly every mass shooting. We connect the dots backwards and we say, wow, we saw those signs and we didn't do the thing that needed to be done.
Martin had told a coworker the morning of the shooting that if he was fired, he was going to kill people. Zeman says employees everywhere still need to focus on speaking up and identifying safety threats. Now, Director Kelly tells us they've created a firearms web portal as a direct result of this mass shooting that allows law enforcement agencies to better share information. There are currently 779 agencies using that portal. Megan Hickey, CBS.
So, I know they're trying to calm down on the mass shootings and people illegally getting guns. But, first of all, we have to get the law to stop funneling guns into our neighborhoods. And that might make a difference. But guess what? I got my FOIA card and I got a clean record. So I can have any weapon that I so choose and use it efficiently. You got to be ready. You got to be ready, not get ready. You got to stay ready. So, times to come, I admonish if you're in the state of Illinois, need a FOIA card. That is a firearms operator's identification card. Get you one. I might take you a little time, but I was already fingerprinted, and I am also a mandated court reporter, so my shit was in the system, and it was way easier for me to get one. Go ahead and get that shit, and then go get you a conceal and carry so you can have some peace. Have a peace so you can get your peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Hi, everybody in the chat. Yeah, just in case somebody pulls up, because you never know. You never know what people is out here doing. Okay, just be ready. Yes, Jada, how you doing? And that is the end of local news. Shouts out to my content creators. I think I see all of them, and I meant to put the links. Damn it, I ain't got my links. My content creators in the building. Jaded Nerd, Saki Speaks, Shay the Gym Dropper, Miss Drea. Okay, I hope I didn't miss anybody, but you let me know. California Cutie in the building, and my babies are not in the building yet, but Shady and Mason Monroe. Okay, a piece of steel, peace be still. Okay, yes. Peace be still, peace is steel, and peace of made of steel. How you doing? Hey, Queen Bee. I've been seeing her doing a few videos here and there. Okay, some shorts. Okay, check them out. Put them on there. Okay. And in case you're new and you're just logging in, okay, you might not know me. You might be watching on the replay. God bless your soul. My name is Princess A.V, and we are here doing the 50/50 news. We're doing a special nightly edition. Okay, we're doing it linebacker style, okay? I am your quarterback for the evening, and sometimes I give you the news just a little twist of ratchet. We're a little bit more ratchet tonight than we are usually in the afternoon, but I do advise you to come back tomorrow afternoon as well and indulge with me in the 50/50 news, okay? If you would like to mail me something, my email here is info@hausoftheeprincess.com. Trust me, I do answer. And this is my Instagram and my Facebook. I can be reached there. I'm also out of Instagram jail. So we about to have a little fun. And that is my Cash App, you guys. Please feel free to donate to the Cash App. Also, you can reach me and donate to the channel by Super Chat. You can also Venmo me and PayPal me at this email address here, or you can Zelle me $1. princessn2k@gmail.com. I appreciate all gifts and all donations because it is going to the good of this channel. It helps keep the internet on and my lights and my wonderful production value that I have for you. And I'm sorry, I just noticed all this time y'all didn't tell me that I am not in the newsroom, that I'm sitting up here in the living room. Let me get my ass to work, okay? This is where I'm supposed to be, okay? I'm supposed to be at work. I'm at work now. Okay, that's why I was a little bit ghetto. Okay, maybe I can get some act right about me now. Okay. So besides that, now it's time for our next segment. Okay? Worldwide and national news. Let me see what else y'all saying in the chat real quick. A piece of steel can make peace be still. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You know, and it's all shits and giggles here. We doing fine. My pieces be still. Y'all is y'all is funny. Y'all is cute. A piece of mind. Yes. Yes, the production value. And they put Shay's link in the chat. Yes, we always love a good kiki. It's Thursday. It's Friday Eve, and it's snowing like hell outside. Thank you. That was for Jaded. Yes, Jaded. I love me some Jaded. He just got through with a live a few minutes ago before. Man, go watch him. Go watch it. Go watch it. Okay. Okay. All right. So here, world news. The first news. This is a trigger warning. You want some snow, man? Fuck this snow. Come on over here. Okay. It's a snowstorm. It's not nice snow. The first story here for world news is a trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Okay. It is about abuse. Okay. It is brought to you by CBS. This is a story about a young missing New York child who was found with her non-custodial parents. So let's see what this next story will bring.
For more than 2 years, no one knew where she was until police found her Monday night in a place no child, no human should have to hide. CBS 2's Marisa Vadra has the story of a little girl's rescue.
A picture is worth 1,000 words, but this one is deceiving. It looks like a bunch of dirty blankets, towels, and pillows stored away and forgotten. Police say what it is a makeshift room where a missing girl was placed and hidden for more than 2 years. Her name is Paisley Schultes.
I'm just shocked because they seem like just regular people.
Police found her in this home in New York State, belonging to her biological parents. When Paisley was 4, Mom Kimberly Cooker and Father Kirk Schultes lost custody of her and another daughter. We don't know the reason why, only that both girls were supposed to go to a legal guardian. But then Paisley disappeared June of 2019. Police always considered the parents suspects. Even her missing poster said so.
And that's what we believed all along, is that they somehow had built something where they could hide the child, and that's ended up being what the case was.
Officers searched the home before with no luck, but a tip came this week saying Paisley was in there. A judge granted a warrant, and as a detective walked up and down one flight of stairs Monday, something felt off.
He used a flashlight, and where two of the stepboards came together, he looked through the crack, and he saw what he believed was a blanket. So they used a halogen tool to start removing the stair steps. And then eventually they saw a pair of little feet.
Paisley and Mom Kimberly were found hiding in this hovel. Officers say the girl is in good condition for one who's lived years without school or friends or likely going outside. But Paisley, now 6, showed she has memories of her life before.
Our detectives were driving past McDonald's on 212. She got all excited and she said, "Is that a McDonald's?" And the detective said, "Yes, it is." And she said, I remember I liked McDonald's food. I haven't had it in so long. The detective just turned right around and went right back to McDonald's and went through the drive-thru.
After all she's been through, Paisley's still just a little girl.
Police say when they arrived at that house on Monday night, Paisley's biological father and grandfather were there. Both insisted that the mother wasn't home and that detectives wouldn't find anything. All 3 of them are now facing charges, including custodial interference and endangering the welfare of a child. Paisley tonight is back with her legal guardian and her older sister. In the newsroom, Marisa A.V.
Man, fuck these people. That's disgusting. The children were taken from you because you weren't shit of parents, okay? And you were abusing the children. and you go kidnap the kid back just so you can abuse it some more. The fuck? You need your ass whooped, and what they need to do is take them people to jail and starve them and give them, well, jails, most of them is dirty anyway, so I've heard, and treat them worse than what they treated that child. Fuck them people. All of them need a mud hole stomped in them. It's disgusting. You steal a child back that was taken from you because apparently you were a shitty ass parent, only to mistreat her for 2 years. 2 years, she's a baby. And you made the first part of her life traumatic as hell. For what purpose? What game was it from? Just to say it's my baby and I'm gonna keep it? It's like you playing with a toy. Oh, it's mine. You can't have it. Just because I don't want it, but I don't want you to have it. And the fact that them sorry ass grandparents co-signed to this shit, fuck them too. I hope they live until they old age miserable as hell with a mud hole stomped in their asses. Because that child did not ask to be here. Neither one of them did. Yeah, and they had to do some covert shit to put the child under the stairs. Man, fuck them. Yes, this part. It's a special place in hell for people who abuse and hurt children. Yes. You didn't have to have them. You could have let them live a happy life and been solid and been taken care of. But you just so spiteful and mean. That's a mean heart. Just mean. Our next story is about a woman in Florida. You know them folks down there is crazy. No shade to Black Diamond. Down in Florida, committed. She put a hit out on another woman and paid for it with the PPP loan. Now, look, the PPP money, it was gone before I could even apply for it for my business. I said I would wait, and I bullshitted, and they ran out of money. Meanwhile, all these people sitting here with no legit businesses ain't got the fuck up. Excuse me, somebody's ringing my doorbell. Hold on. Sorry, I see they was getting a delivery, and they done rang the dang on doorbell. So yeah, back to our regularly scheduled program. So yes, who's at the door? I guess Uber Eats, one of them niggers. Okay, let's see what they over here doing with the PPP law. If it would play.
We began tonight with startling new details in the murder of a TSA agent. Good evening. I'm Jawan Strader.
And I'm Jackie Nesbrough. Police say a woman paid a hitman in PPP loan money, and that's just one of the outrageous allegations.
NBC6 reporter Ryan Nelson is in Northwest Miami-Dade with the details tonight. The Warrens revealed a tangled web of allegations, including murder for hire, fraud, and witness tampering.
Police say 33-year-old Jasmine Martinez masterminded the murder for hire plot bankrolled by PPP loans that left 24-year-old LaShante Jones dead in May. Jones, a TSA officer, was gunned down at this Naranja apartment complex in front of her daughter. Investigators say it all started in November 2018 when Martinez was arrested for allegedly beating up Jones. Just over a year later, the Warrens say Jones was robbed at gunpoint in the courthouse parking lot by two men, including Martinez's ex-boyfriend Kelly Nelson, after testifying against Martinez. About a year later, The warrant says Nelson called Martinez from jail. The warrant quoting Martinez in that conversation as saying that she is ready to go kill this hoe, while referring to Jones, and quote, Jones has to die. The warrant also accuses Martinez of harassing Jones and offering her money not.
I'm sorry. I have to pause it. I know it's ignorant. I'm sorry. But the way that man just read, I'm gonna go kill this hoe. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The story is not funny. It's just the way he said that. I'm sorry, y'all. These light skinned people.
This hoe, while referring to Jones,
There we go.
Conversation as saying that she is ready to go kill this hoe, while referring to Jones, and quote, Jones has to die. The warrant also accuses Martinez of harassing Jones and offering her money not to testify against Nelson, who has children with Martinez. But the warrant says Jones still made her deposition in April, testifying not only against Nelson, but to the alleged witness tampering by Martinez. In late April, police say Martinez's new boyfriend, 35-year-old Ramil Robinson, finalized a murder-for-hire deal from jail with alleged shooter, 29-year-old Devon Carter. Robinson's accused of negotiating a price for the hit over the phone. While speaking in code, the warrant says, quote, Robinson asks if he can get the number 10 jersey. Carter responds that it is usually 20 to 25. Days later, Jones is shot and killed. According to the warrant, cell records reveal Carter and Martinez in the area of the killing at the exact same time. Detectives also say they found video on Carter's phone of him counting cash hours after the murder, saying it was just another day at the office. Attorneys representing Martinez and Robinson say Martinez has denied any involvement since she spoke to investigators this past summer, and say Robinson had nothing to do with it. Ryan Nelson, NBC6 News.
Okay, this is a disclaimer. Okay. Over here at the House is a Princess and 50/50 News. I do not, and repeat, I do not condone violence, theft, or any type of crime out here. Okay. But I will say that this is one of a fucked up hit. Like, if you gonna do the shit, do it correctly. If you're gonna put a hit out on somebody, don't be in jail repeating the hit that you putting out on somebody. Like, who does that with your stupid ass? Like, for real though. And then y'all got all these paper trails. Do y'all not watch Power, Ozark, any of the gangster shows that give you hood booger shit 101 of how to commit crimes? Okay. Y'all sitting out here doing this stupid shit, and then you getting, what fucks us up the most is we always want to get on social media to flex, okay? And we got to tell everybody for some type of validation how much money we getting for doing some bullshit, okay? Catch. That we got to look good in front of everybody, and it will be to your demise, okay? Y'all, it's too many people involved, and you's a low down bitch for doing it in front of that woman's child. Now you done fucked up that child's life, and she'll never forget that moment for the rest of her life. And now all y'all done fucked up. Your bitch, you was already in jail, and the law enforcement system failed that woman because she was being harassed, and they didn't take it serious enough. Why does this keep moving? They didn't take it serious enough to take care of the problem and to rescue her. This probably could have been curtailed. She in jail talking about putting a hit out on somebody, and they didn't do nothing. They could have saved her life. And then this motherfucker paid for it with government funds. Scamming ass people. And this is a really fucked up situation. on all parts. I hope they stomp a mud hole in their ass. You could go to hell, go to jail, um, shiv them in the jailhouse. I don't care what they do. Okay. Um, they do need the death penalty. They need to go to jail for life. It's disgusting. Okay. That part. Why you just couldn't take your ass whooping and get on. I've never heard to report it as number 10 jersey. Well, you know what? I got a number 83 jersey on because somebody was looking for linebackers. Okay, but you got you a quarterback. That's what I'm claiming today. You know, that's what we own. That's what we own today. God bless you. God bless you. Okay. God bless you. Okay. Next story is another story about Ukraine. We're watching Ukraine every day. We haven't gone to war yet, but here's today's update with Putin's ass, his false flagging ass. Here we go. CBS News.
Today, President Biden says as many as 150,000 Russian troops are still surrounding Ukraine. Claims from Moscow that it is withdrawing. Some forces are being met with skepticism in the West. Holly Williams is in Kyiv with more. Holly, good morning. What are you learning?
Good morning. Well, President Biden addressed the Russian people directly yesterday, saying, quote, "You are not our enemy, and I do not believe you want a bloody, destructive war in Ukraine." But now all eyes are on Russia's President Vladimir Putin and what he decides to do next. Russia released this video claiming it shows some of its troops pulling back from Ukraine's border. But even if it can be verified, massive Russian military drills are ongoing in Belarus, on Ukraine's northern border, and on the Black Sea just to the south. Here in Ukraine, there's no sigh of relief. Instead, cyber attacks on two banks and the defense ministry. The Ukrainian authorities have stopped short of blaming them outright on Russia.
I have my emergency bag in my flat, and I'm ready to defend my country.
It's two different countries, and they must understand that it's two different countries.
If Vladimir Putin really has decided against an invasion, it could be because the US and its allies have made the cost too high, supplying weapons to Ukraine and threatening Putin with unprecedented sanctions hitting his inner circle and their family members.
Vladimir Putin is a human rights violator and a kleptocrat and a very rich man.
Bill Browder was once one of the biggest foreign investors in Russia, but then he started campaigning against Russian corruption. He told us Putin's been treated too softly in the past, sending a dangerous message.
He invaded Georgia. He took Crimea. He bombed civilians and hospitals in Syria. He cheated in the Olympics. From his standpoint, he's gotten away with everything. And unless we can actually prove to him that we're serious, he'll think he can get away with it again.
Belarus claims all Russian forces will leave its territory when those military exercises end this weekend. Let's see if that happens. And yesterday, Russia again dismissed fears of an invasion, saying, quote, dismissed fears of an invasion as, quote, Western war propaganda. Lana and Vlad.
So it's interesting, Holly, because no convention.
Okay, we're not going through this long ass video. It's 6 minutes. But I just wanted to get the basic shit out there. Basically, Vladimir Putin gives no fucks. And we are aware of that. And like they said, he cheating and he lying and he's scheming. But he's basically like, who gonna check me, boo? He over there playing in the Ukrainians' faces with the guns and shit. Like, yeah, oh, we not fucking with you. Well, we might leave. Like, you know, I don't know what it is. I don't think he's fully afraid of the United States, because if he was, he wouldn't have brought his ass out there. The truth is yet to be revealed about what will happen with this situation. It is a scary situation to deal with, but we'll soon find out what's going on. I know how to use pliers to skin catfish. Please bring them to me and give me a... What? Okay, Black Diamond. Right, yeah. They're telling y'all that we are like deficient. We do have a lot of people watching here, the news. I know some of y'all not here for it. You're just here to see what's gonna happen, but that's okay. You can go ahead and have some manners and press the like button. I appreciate you so much. If you're watching on the television, press them three dots. Go to the thumbs up. Okay. It's not gonna hurt you or cost you nothing. Come on, get with it, okay? Yes, 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 yes. Our next story is oh, the ocean level, the water sea level is rising. And some of y'all think this shit ain't important. Oh, but it is. Okay, and this is brought to you by KOIN News.
This speaks to the
6.
societal change of empowering victims, right? One of Jufrey's lawyers called it a
Oh
victory
shit,
for
hold
all
on.
survivors. On the
I
other
said it
hand, critics
wrong.
say another
Okay,
wealthy
my
man has
bad.
gotten away without direct.
I didn't have it out of order. I just said it wrong. This is next story is about dirty ass Prince Andrew. He settled out of court with the victims of the sexual abuse lawsuit down there to the Epstein Island. Okay, Hills Island. So we hearing this from MSNBC.
To the societal change of empowering victims, right? One of Jufrey's lawyers called it a victory for all survivors. On the other hand, critics say another wealthy man has gotten away without directly admitting guilt. Help us put this into some context.
Well, I think both of those things are true. And one thing I would point to is, while I don't know the exact amount of the settlement, there are rumors floating around that we're talking about anywhere from £7.5 million to 10 to 12 million pounds. So we're talking about $10 million plus. One settlement that was made public in this case was Jufrey's 2009 settlement with Jeffrey Epstein that was for $500,000. So the settlement, the fact that the settlement is many, many multiples higher speaks to the credibility of the victims. Remember, prosecutors in Southern Florida declined to put victims on the stand like Jufrey when they first investigated Jeffrey Epstein because of concerns about their credibility. And I think the size of this settlement, if it is in fact that high, and the recent conviction of Ghislaine Maxwell speaks to the fact that these women's voices are being believed and being taken very seriously, particularly when you contrast it to the original settlement, more than a decade ago. So that is a significant impact. Although certainly, the public and other victims would have liked to have learned more about Prince Andrew in this case and about the allegations.
Yeah, and Keir, I mean, if you look at the case, it was that photo, right, of the prince and Jufrey that came in many ways to symbolize the larger story. What else can you tell us about this settlement and what's being said about it across the pond?
Well, Chris, one thing you can say about the British tabloid press, and many people don't like them, but they will keep pushing on this. And so just to show you some of the front pages of the newspapers here, they have different reports on how much money exactly it is. The Daily Mail has £10 million humiliation. Another newspaper, The Mirror, 12 million deal to halt sex claim. The Sun newspaper, and all of the newspapers agree on this, Chris, describes it as Prince Andrew's final disgrace. So clearly there are two aspects to this. One is the legal side, and there are many, many details we don't know at this stage. And then there is the reputational side. And there is a lot of conversation here, a lot of talk about why was it that this all suddenly appeared to change? Prince Andrew appeared to be prepared to go to court there in New York. Suddenly that isn't the case anymore. Some suggesting it is the Queen inside Buckingham Palace there who just wasn't prepared to see the kind of damage that a court case like that would bring to the royal family. There is even talk that the Queen may have used her private funds in order to reach this settlement. But that itself will be controversial. Look, I mean, Prince Andrew in that statement, he doesn't admit anything, but neither has he cleared his name, as he has again and again said that he has wanted to, and there seems little doubt, frankly, on this side of the pond, that this, for Prince Andrew, in terms of his status with the royal family, he's pretty much done.
Wow. So obviously Prince Andrew was one of the most high-profile names in this, Ben. But what about the other people in Jeffrey Epstein's sphere? Ghislaine Maxwell, obviously already a convicted child sex trafficker. But could this mean anything to empowering other victims and prosecutors to move forward against some of these other folks who have been named?
Well, absolutely, because I think the legal system is all based on precedent, and
Okay,
for lawyers
Jam.
to take up these cases, it's a commitment of time and resources, and so seeing a result like this, a settlement, even if it didn't go to trial, and seeing certainly Ghislaine Maxwell's conviction, has to have lawyers and other victims feeling like they may get a fair shot if they do take this to court. So I would not be surprised to see additional lawsuits against some of the many high-profile men who have been linked to Jeffrey Epstein and who have been, alleged to have abused women like Giuffre and other victims.
So I don't know if y'all saw down to the Jeffrey Epstein expose that was on Netflix. What is y'all hitting me up for? On Netflix, and that lady told her whole story on about Jeffrey Epstein and what he did, and she talked about taking that picture with Prince Andrew. But it just seems like the whole castle is running amok. Okay, the princess, not the princess, that's me. The queen, it has to bend over and let some things. Now she already letting hoes come in the house. That she said what a bitch could never be queen. Okay, now she done bend it over and bow down, and she gonna let Camilla be queen. And now you got to cover up Prince Andrew. You knew he was allegedly fucking on them girls. He was, okay. He was all up in it. Why else do you need to fly all the way out to a private island with your guy and the girl, and you know that these girls is girls? You a motherfucking prince. You can have pussy come to the palace of Windsor, or you can rent out anything you want because you are who you are. Okay, but you did that shit. $10 million, and they said the other women were just getting a couple $100. Yeah, okay. You don't want to be, it's no such thing as them going to jail. And they say the palace is a house of secrets, and they have a lot of shit. And they probably know he probably was twiddling his ding-a-ling when he was a little kid looking at other little people. I don't condone R. Kelly. I think he's disgusting. But it's like you go get R. Kelly, but you won't go get these people. Man, fuck all y'all, okay? Because all of them are Pedialites, okay, and pedophiles, and they sick, okay? They're sick. Because that girl was a little teenager. You could tell that she was a teenager. She ain't got no titties or nothing like that, man. Y'all can go to hell with that shit, okay? Y'all got a lot going on, okay? Yeah, they are all over Meghan Markle for wanting her privacy. Yes. And I would like to take a pause for the calls and thank you, CC Miller, for hitting the Cash App. Thank you very much for your support to the channel. It is much appreciated. Okay. Thanks. I've already got ice in the refrigerator, so I don't need that. Yeah, I heard the victim donated the settlement to charity for victims. Yeah, of course they're not gonna say nothing. They don't want to be embarrassed like that. Yeah, his depravity. Ooh, that's a big word. Is not new. Child, get out of my head. The queen protected Andrew with left Harry out in the way. Yes, and she runs like he be all right. He be all right. He be all right. Yeah, whatever. And how are you doing, Miss Bernice? Ain't see you around the block in a while. We love you and miss you. Okay. And I love how y'all are showing none your business. Love and how y'all showing. See, what we are about here on this channel is love and light. Okay, we have shit to do. We have a lot of love to give, and we appreciate each other. Okay, and we have fun here. So, at no expense to anyone. And our next story is now we're going to do the story about the sea level rising. I'm gonna get it right this time. All right.
sea levels are rising at the fastest rate in 3,000 years, according to government agencies.
As much sea level rise in 30 years as we saw over the span of the entire last century.
In the next 30 years, sea levels will rise about 10 to 12 inches.
Will create a profound increase in the frequency of coastal flooding, even in the absence of storms or heavy rainfall.
NOAA says the rising seawater will impact all U.S. coasts, causing sewer systems to be overwhelmed and water to bubble up and flood streets. The seawater will sterilize farms and severely damage U.S. ports and military bases. NOAA says those changes will hurt the U.S. economy. About 40% of Americans live within 60 miles of the coast, and many of the things Americans eat, use, and wear come through our ports.
By 2050, moderate flooding that typically damages property and commerce, is expected to occur 10 times as often as it does today.
Spinrad says this report should be a wake-up call.
This will happen no matter what we do.
And he says doing nothing will be even more catastrophic.
If emissions continue at their current pace, it's likely that we will see at least 2 feet of sea level rise by the end of this century along the U.S. coastline.
In Washington, Alexandra Limon.
So yes, y'all need to pay attention to what's going on with this damn environment, okay? Because it makes a difference. It's gonna affect our world in the long run. I know that we fucked up a lot of shit prior to now, but we need to look forward to how we're gonna save ourselves, save our homes. As you heard, it's even our economy and how we ship things, and our e-commerce is very important. So that's why I wanted to put that out there, so y'all will have an idea of what's going on there. So our next story is, this happened a week ago. I thought it was very important that those who don't know, that they know, and we make light of this story because it is so reminiscent of the Ahmaud Arbery case, as they say. A young man was doing his job, driving a FedEx truck, and these people kept encouraging him to go on this fucking route, and 2 men shot at him and chased him down. So this story is brought to you by NBC News Now.
Tonight, a Mississippi family outraged, calling for tougher charges against 2 white men accused of chasing a black FedEx driver, one of them allegedly firing multiple rounds at his delivery van.
This man came within an inch of losing his life.
24-year-old DeMontario Gibson and his attorney calling the incident racially motivated.
He was simply black while working. That is not a crime in Mississippi.
Gibson says in January he was driving a marked Hertz van with his FedEx uniform on, when after dropping off a package, a white pickup truck on the property began following him, then attempted to cut him off.
I swerved around him and I just started hitting the gas to try to get out of there.
But before getting far, Gibson says he saw something else.
There's another guy standing in the middle of the road with a gun pointed at my window.
When he refused to stop, the man began shooting, Gibson says.
All type of bullet holes in the back of the van.
When Gibson reported the incident to police, he claims he was asked,
"Were you at this address?" And I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "We just received a call about a suspicious person from this address." I informed him that I wasn't a suspicious person. I worked for FedEx and I was just doing my job.
8 days after the alleged incident, Brandon Case and his father Gregory were arrested after turning themselves in.
Had it been a black father and son duo that shot at a white young man doing his job, do you think they would have allowed them a week to rest at home comfortably? No. They would have been immediately arrested that night and put in jail, and their charge would have been attempted murder.
Brookhaven Police Chief Kenneth Collins telling CNN they had arrest warrants drawn up and that race has nothing to do with the way the investigation has been handled. The elder Case now charged with conspiracy, his son with aggravated assault and extreme indifference for life, according to the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. They say both men are now out on bond. NBC News reached out to attorneys for both men but have not heard back. The case for some reminiscent of Ahmaud Arbery, a black Georgia man who was chased and murdered by 3 white men while jogging through a neighborhood.
We could have had the same situation here.
Gibson and his attorney are now calling on the Lincoln County District Attorney to upgrade the charges to attempted murder and for the investigation to be turned over to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations. They also want the men to face federal hate crime charges and have asked the FBI and Department of Justice to investigate.
This emboldened white vigilante that believes that he can tell a black man to do whatever he wants. And if that black man doesn't listen, we're going to take it back to the 50s. Had Mr. Gibson stopped that day, and had Mr. Gibson lost his life, there was no video this time.
All right, Priscilla Thompson joins us now from 30 Rock. Priscilla, I understand you spoke with the district attorney today. What did he say about those charges and how he plans to proceed?
That's right, Tom. Our team spoke with the DA there, who tells us they are considering all appropriate charges, including attempted murder, but that ultimately it will be up to a grand jury to decide whether to indict and on what charges. Now, as for any additional investigations or charges, we reached out to the Brookhaven Police Department, the FBI, and the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations. We did not hear back from any of those agencies, but the Department of Justice tells us that they are reviewing this matter. Tom?
Thanks for watching.
You know, you have to have the right skin to fit in, okay? And they will always protect their own. If they had been black, it would have been under the jail. But this is in deep Mississippi. And, you know, it's still a Jim Crow South in a lot of areas. It was really fucked up. Again, the system has failed this young man because they wanted him to go back to work and let these people shoot at him some more. That's a traumatizing situation. Why would I want to go to work and a motherfucker shoot at me? I'm going to go right back past their house. Man, you get the fuck out of here with this shit. That black lady has broad shoulders too. It's a nice guy. I'm trying to be professional. Yes, race has a lot to do with it, okay? Race has a lot to do with it, but they don't care nothing about us, Shay. That's just what it is. It's one less of them niggers. Or, you know, they gonna congratulate them being somewhere in the backwoods and tell them that they did a good job. It's somebody sending them some cash apps and shit for what they have done. Okay, everybody's congratulating, you know. So the fuck out of here. Yeah, I didn't report on that girl, that little he baby over there skating. We might talk about it tomorrow. Okay. Yes. Okay. My hubby is from Mississippi. Okay. So that's the end of world news. Okay. Thank you guys who have come in during the broadcast. I appreciate you coming in. I love you. I seen you. Just believe I seen you. And I ask that you hit that like button. I hope that you pressed the like button when you came in. Okay, if you're watching on the replay or you're sitting in the bushes, it'd be great if you subscribe. And I admonish you, you should join the membership, okay? We have fun over here. We have good times when we do memberships. We're going to have some more activities before the end of the month, okay? Every month we have something going on, 2-3 things just for the members only, okay? We love you, okay? Yeah, that part. Ain't seen you in a while, Simone. Ain't seen you in a while. So, yes, you guys, you can reach me at any one of these different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, email, and, of course, that is the Cash App. Don't forget to hit the Cash App, you guys, okay? Yes, okay, hit the Cash App. That is a way to support me. Just give me money because I asked for it, okay? I promise I won't get no attitude with you. Because like Mama D, I deserve the Cash App. And in the meantime, let's Let's give a shout out to California Cutie. Thank you so much. My love for the super chat. Thank you for all this news. So informative. I tried, darling. I tried. And California Cutie won the best couple contest the other day, honey. She showed out with her and her boo. She sent me like 20 pictures, but they look cute. And congratulations. And Monday, it was her anniversary. Okay. It's your anniversary. Yeah. Okay. So that was their anniversary. So we can give them a hand clap for that. Thank you so much. None of your business. Okay. Please don't. If it was him, I would quit that job. Yeah. The job ain't that important. Hey, Mother Africa, I ain't seen you in a little while. Yes, I deserve. And yes, Bernice, I watch. You know, I am a Kanye fan, even though he was on fuck shit. I did watch last night. Okay, the first installment. Appreciate that. 9 years married and 22 years in. 22 years, that's a whole lifetime. That's my son's lifetime, okay? That's a long time to love somebody, okay? Yeah, FedEx gonna get their ass handed to them. This is a terrible PR situation for FedEx. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So we are done with world and national news, but guess what? It's coming one of our favorites, celebrity news. Yes. And I got a lot of celebrity news. I'm gonna try to get down on it as best as I can and speed it on up. We're an hour in, and so we're almost there. Oh my God, y'all. Pause for the call. And thank you, Candace Lane, for the support and love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Drea, don't get pushed down the stairs, okay? Yeah, Cam acting ass. We're gonna have to go get him, okay? All right. Thank you very, very much for the super chats, okay? Okay, so let me not say nothing. Let me just tell you the next story before I say what I got to say. Kodak Black was shot in the leg. He has since been released since I downloaded this story, but Kodak Black was shot at the leg down to the Super Bowl party over at Justin Bieber's gig, okay, down in Florida, okay. This story is brought to you by KTLA News 5. Let's see what they're talking about.
Shots ring out early Saturday morning at a Super Bowl weekend party near West Hollywood. LAPD says 4 men were shot outside of the swanky bar The Nice Guy on La Cienega at Westmount just before 3 this morning. Paramedics transported 2 victims to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police say 2 other victims drove themselves to a nearby hospital. All are expected to be okay. The club was closed for a private event last night. TMZ reports the venue was the scene of a celebrity after-party following Justin Bieber's invite-only performance at the nearby Pacific Design Center. Police say rapper Kodak Black was among those wounded in the shooting. Investigators say the victims reported hearing a fight break out followed by a hail of gunfire. A red Ferrari was seen being towed from the scene. A neighbor who did not want to reveal his identity tells KTLA he saw the shooting from his balcony.
Heard shooting, at least 10 to 12 shots. You know, from my 4th floor balcony, ducked below the balcony to avoid any sort of shots that may be aiming my way. It was so chaotic.
A quick response by police, evidence of the stepped-up security and patrols throughout the city this Super Bowl weekend. LAPD, LA County Sheriffs, CHP, and numerous state and federal law enforcement agencies all on high alert and working to keep LA safe. Even the FBI is monitoring this weekend's events.
We are omnipresent. We are available. We are
like
on standby.
Jesus.
We are prepared to respond and assist. And we are not as visible as local law enforcement, but we are there and we will be ready to do anything that needs to be done.
As for this shooting, no arrests have been made. Police say they are looking for at least 1 male suspect. We'll keep you posted if anything changes. For now, reporting live in Beverly Grove, I'm John Finolio, KTLA 5 News.
Now we take you from Florida, from your home, and bring you to LA. And they invite you to an invite only party to make sure that the riffraff is not invited. Okay, it's an invite only party. And I be damned if y'all wrong, new face. If y'all didn't start nigging while y'all asses was there. What it's down to the Super Bowl. Okay, y'all done spent thousands and thousands of dollars to go somewhere, and you at a classy base affair. I guess I'm sure they have lots of drugs and alcohol there, but you're at a upper echelon place, and you're there to celebrate and have a good time. An exclusive player, and y'all asses still had to go and show your motherfucking ass. I don't like Kodak's dirty looking ass, no way. Next, this next story is about Tyrese Gibson. His mother passed away after contracting COVID. So this story is about her. God bless him and God bless his family.
Tyrese Gibson's mother, Priscilla Murray, has died after battling COVID-19 and pneumonia.
You fought. Oh my God, I'm so sorry this happened, Mom.
That's the actor holding on to his mom's hand as he tearfully says goodbye.
I'm gonna hold your hand for the rest of my life, okay? Everywhere I go, I'm gonna hold your hand. The way you held my hand when I was a kid.
Tyrese writes in part, quote, "This is the saddest moment of my life. My sweet Valentine just passed away. We as a family are broken and just can't believe this." Now, fans, friends, and fellow celebs are rallying around the actor, including his baby boy co-star Snoop Dogg, who lost his mother in October. The rapper writes, quote, "Stay strong. I'll come see you this week if you like, to pray with you and hug you." Earlier this month, Tyrese first told fans about his mother's health, revealing that she was in the ICU following her diagnosis. And he asked for prayers on social media.
Behind this door is my mom right there. I'm sitting in the hallway because they told me I can only be in there with her while she has COVID for 30 minutes at a time. Right now I'm in ICU. And I can ask y'all to pray for my mom.
The singer shared this photo of the hallway outside his mother's hospital room and shared an upsetting update. Quote, "The doctor sat in this chair and just broke my heart by telling me there's pretty much nothing else that can be done to turn things around." But he didn't lose hope, posting this pic holding her hand, simply writing, "Keep fighting, mother. Please, mother, we need you."
All I want is for her to continue to inhale and exhale. That's all I want.
Last week, Tyrese shared this throwback clip from the Oprah Winfrey Show when he surprised his mom with a house.
So, Priscilla, Tyrese is here, and he brought along the rest of the family.
To come all the way from Watts out here, it's night and day. This represents mother. You don't have to cry no more.
And Tyrese's mom got one more special tribute before she died from legendary saxophonist Kenny G.
This is to your mom with my best wishes.
Thank you. I'm gonna play for you.
The singer writes in the caption, "Kenny G just blessed my mother. Sir, I am forever indebted for what you just did for my mother and the world. Amen."
My condolences go out to him and his family. Don't cry, don't cry. My condolences also go out to y'all that are in the chat that have lost your mothers. Um, I can't say I know how that feels, but I empathize with you and I sympathize with you for your loss, especially with it being so recent. You could tell he was a mama's boy, and that that really bothered him. I don't know. Oh, maybe I'll turn the light down while that keep happening. Why y'all can see that. But yeah, that's really sad that it has to happen like that. So I don't have too much to say about that. I'm just sorry for the loss, and I pray that God enfolds him in His love. And with that, our next story is from ABC. Writer producer Ivan Reitman has passed, formerly known for his movies like Meatballs, Ghostbusters, and here is the story from ABC. Play, damn it.
We're going to celebrate now the life of film director and producer Ivan Reitman, who died over the weekend at the age of 75. Reitman was one of the top comedy directors of our time, behind such movies as Animal House, Stripes, and the Ghostbusters franchise. Matt Gutman has the story.
Ivan Reitman was the man behind some of Hollywood's most iconic films over the past 4 decades.
That's the fact, Jack!
Producing his first major picture, National Lampoon's Animal House, in 1978.
You guys up for a toga party?
Toga! Only a year later making his directorial debut, leading Bill Murray in his first starring role in Meatballs.
Cut the leg. Okay. Yeah, for now. But if you don't win, we cut it off.
But it was Ghostbusters which made him a household name.
What happened? Are you okay?
He slimed me.
The film jump-starting a supernatural franchise.
Get me the Ghostbusters! You got it!
He would also go on to helm twins.
To be bad.
Dave.
You're a very handsome man. Thank you, Mr. President.
And produced films like Space Jam. You've never seen anything like it. And Space Jam: New Legacy. As well as Up in the Air, directed by his son Jason.
Follow me.
His family saying he taught them to always seek the magic in life.
I always had a sort of sincere approach to the comedy. It's just, I took it seriously, even though it was a horror movie and a comedy. You had to sort of deal with it in a kind of realistically honest way.
Some of a classic filmmaker, really was. Our thanks to Matt Gutman. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube.
All right, I'm sure that somebody got some faves in there, some of your favorite movies in there. So he really changed my childhood with those movies. Everybody loves them. A good Ghostbusters. A new Ghostbusters movie just came out. So there you go. Next is Kylie Jenner. She just finally had that baby, and we have a name for it. So here we go over there to the E! News to talk about what the baby name is. And it's a boy.
Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott recently welcomed a son, and now we know his name. The couple have named their new bundle of joy Wolf Webster. The baby's arrival happened on the magical day of 2/22/22. Kylie shared news of the birth on
2/22/22.
She captioned this pic of Big Sis Stormy holding the newborn's hand with a blue heart emoji. And in another cosmic twist, Wolf was born just a day after Stormy's birthday. She turned 4 on February 1st. Kylie first confirmed her pregnancy in early September, weeks after multiple sources told E! News that the makeup mogul was expecting again. In a 90-second video montage shared to her Instagram, Kylie was seen holding a positive pregnancy test before Travis hugged her stomach. The sweet clip also showed Stormy adorably handing lovey Kris Jenner a sonogram. This is one of the happiest days of my life! After Kylie shared news of the birth, those closest to her were among the first to share their best wishes. However, eagle-eyed fans realized all of their comments had one thing in common. Kris called her new grandson an angel pie, while sister Kim Kardashian added both an angel and a heart emoji. Kylie's BFF Stassi also entered the chat with a similar reference, writing angel baby. So many questioned if all this heavenly talk was a clue as to the baby's name. And while that wasn't the case, Wolf is definitely an angelic addition to the Kardashian-Jenner fam. Cue the happy howls.
You know, rich people name their kids some crazy shit. And they must, be leaning on the fact that the children will never get jobs, okay? The fact that you would name the damn boy Wolf, and like I said, I understand that they name the kids some crazy. Sorry about that. They name the kids some crazy shit. But do y'all think about they just be coming out the crack of their ass with this shit? Wolf. I'm sitting up here thinking do I know another Wolf? Have we heard of a Wolf? And the answer is no, motherfucker. When you sit up there and hey baby, hey Wolf, come here, Wolf. Come here, Wolf. I just, maybe if you said Webster Wolf, but I guess Wolf has a better ring to it. I just, again, I'm not rich and I'm not light skinned. And I had a moment, and I guess it has something to do with youth. I almost named my daughter Paprika. Okay, Wolfgang Puck, but he's German, and is that his real name? Wolf Blitzer. Yeah, help me out. Help me out, okay? But these people are Germans. They are white and Armenian, okay? I'm just saying. That's the first word they didn't name after the father because they didn't want him to look. Yeah, 22222. How did they not catch that? That was a voiceover, so they fucked them up. They was foreseeing if you. There you go, Drea. There you clowning, you clowning. And I could get with the name Stormy. Okay, I know some Stormies, but. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about Eve. I don't know the baby's name, but I've been meaning to talk about Eve and her baby. Wilder Wolf. Okay. I've heard as Wilder as a last name. Wolfgang. Okay, Wolfgang is, yeah, I can give a Wolfgang, but just Wolf, yeah. Yeah, I know him. He got the thick beard, I guess. Just to be different. Kamora, a black boy named Wolf. Oh, okay. Now she said 2222. I guess these people. Thank you, Deanna. Eve's son has 6 names. Next story. What the fuck? Nick got the hammer. And he wants to give it back to Mariah, allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. And let's talk about it over your E-News.
Someone else who might be trying to get his ex back is Nick Cannon. He just dropped a new song called Alone. And people think it's an ode to Mariah. Oh, no, he
Come on, Nick.
So I love how this script says people think it's an ode to Mariah, but honey, he sampled Mariah's 90s hit song, Love Takes Time, and the press release says it describes Nick's feelings about Mariah and their split. Is she really going to win her back?
He's got 8 kids.
Oh my goodness.
Good Lord.
2 of them are hers.
He's not alone. He's got 8 kids. He ain't been alone since 1989. No, she's like, I'm not spending money on Chick-fil-A for kids that aren't mine.
Not Chick-fil-A.
I love that, Nicola. I think so because, you know, this was a time when he was, you know, Nick, and he was not wearing a turban, and he was into her, and he was just coming to his own. And I think there is history there, and he probably does miss her. I like both of them together. I like Mariah. I like Nick. I like when they were together. I think that after she, you know, finishes with the little boy, and Nick has run his course and made all the babies he wants, I think they should get back together.
Look, I hope that for him because I think he does want her back. And, you know, songs. Your husband will record a song 2 years, you know, before it actually hits the radio.
Yeah.
So I think he probably recorded this before he fertilized half of America. And these were his feelings. And he probably would have gotten Mariah back, or at least her attention. But I think things have changed. His life has gone in a way that he wants it to go.
Yes.
I just don't know if Mimi is down to bring the 8 other babies.
No, she's probably not. She won't. They would have to be really, really strong.
For more Daily Pop and our new hot interview with Champ.
All right. You know they did that just for YouTube. CC, I'm not going down that road with you with this ignorant shit. This is people that just got money and nothing to do, and he's gonna be a spoiled brat, probably. Like you knew you wasn't having another baby, so you just named them all 10 of them motherfucking names. Excuse me, at one time. I want that son harp on what that thing in impregnation of the masses. And out of those 7, 8 kids or whatever you got, you know, one of them passing, 2 of them are hers. Okay. They said they probably get back together when they get older or whatever, you know. Mariah's grown Nick as a child with a big hammer. Let it burn, Nick. And move on. Okay. You're a little bit far back, Simone. We on celebrity news now. But yes, I'm with it. Yeah, the first 2. The next story has been a trending topic all week. Kanye and this wench, Julia Fox. And he did her bogus. He, you know, we knew that I don't even think they went together. I don't even deem that as like a relationship. The shit sounds stupid to me. But what the fuck? No. They go together. What the fuck is? Hold on. My shit done got fucked up. They done fucked up the thing, okay? And I know I put this video up in here. They done went to the wrong place. Why? Stop playing with me, okay? Thank you. Okay, here we go. Julia Fox. She got her little Birkin and she got her little check. And now it's time for her to jet and go about her business. Because we know Kanye was using her ass. Okay, let's see what Entertainment Tonight has to say.
Girlfriend. Julia Fox called Kanye West her boyfriend just last week. But now, a source tells ET the two are no longer together.
You kind of like connect the dots.
The Uncut Gem star and the rapper are going their separate ways after dating a little over a month. Julia seemingly addressed the split in a now deleted post to her Instagram story, reportedly telling her followers she and Kanye are on good terms, adding she still has love for Kanye, but she wasn't in love with him.
How, Sway?
She's upset by the split. Julia posted this message to her IG story. Crying where?
I need you to run right back, baby. More specifically,
the breakup comes on the brink of the Grammy winner's public attempts to win back his estranged wife, Kim Kardashian. Ye went on a posting spree on Instagram over the weekend. In one plea, he shared a pic of Kim and her current beau, Pete Davidson, with a caption that reads in part, "I have faith that we'll be back together." And earlier this month, a source explained why Kanye's lashing out on social media. Quote, he misses his kids and he wants what is best for his family. Everything he has been doing has been coming from a place of feeling deeply hurt and detached from the people he loves the most in the world. This is his way of fighting to get his family back.
Just do something from our hearts.
Ye never stopped trying to publicly win back Kim while with Julia. something she addressed on Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy podcast.
I'm sure there's still some sort of residual feelings, and it's like, it's normal, it's human, you know, but I also like know that he's with me now. So, and that's all that matters.
At the time, an ET source says the actress wasn't worried about Kanye and Kim getting back together. She's just enjoying the ride and taking it all in. But fans started speculating the pair was no more when Ye stepped out with Chaney Jones, a model who bears a striking resemblance to Kim.
You just gotta roll with it.
Our source adds that, despite the split, Kanye and Julia remain good friends and collaborators. And it seems now the two are
collaborating on
focused
what?
on their families. That's the 31-year-old spending some quality playtime with her 1-year-old son. As for Kanye,
Kanye, how are you? How you doing today? Oh, what up, baby? How you been? Good. You with the babies today? Enjoy.
the Jesus Walks rapper took his eldest kids North and Saint to the Super Bowl on Sunday.
So we got good seats, Northy? Thank you. Good seats.
The kids even snagged themselves a special souvenir from LA Rams player Odell Beckham Jr. while sitting in the stands.
Odell, give you some gloves?
Man, please. You know, I love me some Kanye, but go to hell with this silly shit. Ain't no way you trying to get your woman back with another woman, okay? And another woman that's a lesser, so to speak. They're not in the same category. They're not in the same tax bracket. None of that shit. Like, that don't make me jealous that you going out and get you some more coochie. Okay? And the fact that woman sit up there and said, it's residual feelings, but he's with me now. Okay, that was a week ago. It was all good just a week ago. Ain't no way you with me and you still chasing another wench. It's not happening. That's a no for me, dog. No, bitch, no. No, bitch, no. The hell on that shit. You know, we know y'all used each other for y'all little system, whatever y'all had going on. And now it's time to do next. You got love, but you not crying. You know, you had to make a statement. Y'all didn't even go together. And girl, go to hell. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day. And we love you, Evangelist Val. I want you to start getting more rest and get you some more peace. And I speak God's blessings over you. All right. Love you. Oh, Bikini Bottom. Bikini Bottom is you, girl. You got me saying that Bikini Body is in the building. Hey, love. Our next story is I had to add this on this little celebrity news. This TikToker is going to jail, going to hell, and going to jail. This story is brought to you by Good Morning America because she is shysting people. Well, she has a lawsuit ahead of her for misleading followers. Okay. Let's see what Good Morning America has to say about this. Okay.
Social media influencer Brittany Dawn facing new legal trouble. The TikTok star is being sued by the state of Texas. Stephanie Ramos has more on how she's accused of misleading thousands of her followers. Good morning, Stephanie.
Robin, good morning. The state of Texas says social media fitness influencer Brittany Dawn gave people with eating disorders bad health advice, charged them for plans they never received, and the state says she's been at this for the last couple of years.
Welcome back to my channel.
This morning, social media influencer Brittany Dawn.
All right, I will see you guys at the gym.
Known for sharing her fitness and lifestyle routines and her Christian beliefs.
I love listening to podcasts and sermons while I'm driving.
Her ass was hungry.
By the state of Texas, accused of using her platforms to scam thousands of her followers. The lawsuit claims from as early as 2014, Dawn sold a variety of fitness packages with promises of personalized nutritional guidance and individualized fitness coaching, costing customers up to $300 each. According to the lawsuit, Those customers did not receive any personalized sessions, instead receiving a single encouraging email or text reading, "That's my girl, you're killing it," or "You've got this, babe." Kelly Evans says she didn't get what she was promised.
I was just, kind of desperate to do something, to change something, to feel good about myself.
Evans, believing she could overcome her body image insecurities as a new mom, says by following Dawn's advice,
That's them people downstairs playing their
less
music.
than a child would each day. She now says she regrets that decision.
It was terrible, mind-blowing advice, dangerous advice.
When accusations first surfaced in 2019 from clients claiming they didn't get what they paid for, Dawn spoke to GMA, offering an explanation.
I jumped into an industry that had no instruction manual. I'm basically going through uncharted territory, and I'm doing the best that I can to the best of my ability.
Following that interview, Dawn then shifted from fitness and lifestyle teaching to Christian preaching, offering religious retreats. And still posting about them to her nearly 2 million combined followers on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Social media is this sort of bludgeoning industry that's coming out, and we'll start seeing more precedents about what's required of people to maintain and run a business through social media.
We reached out to Brittany Dawn for comment on this lawsuit. We have not heard back, but here's the deal. If you follow an influencer's advice online, legal experts say, check them out, do your own research, check out their qualifications,
That part.
especially if it is health related. Robin.
Good advice there, Stephanie. Thanks so much.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all love to listen to social media influencers. Take their word for shit without doing your own research. It will get you fucked up every time. Now, these people sitting up here following, and especially for me, if you too churchy, whatever you serve, Elohim, Jehovah, Jesus, in Allah, Wakbar, whoever you serve, okay? When you get to being too churchy, so holy that you're no earthly good, I question you as well. Now, this girl that went from doing leg lifts to baptismals and shit. It doesn't go together. It's all nice and stuff. You're not a licensed minister. Does she have a license in fitness? Okay. Y'all just following her, giving y'all money because she looks good, look like she was naturally skinny all her damn life, or either had a surgery. You said, oh, she could get me skinny. When you got people in your neighborhood that can help you out with the same shit. Okay, let's put the hamburgers down. Sometimes I have a problem with it too, but when I do, okay, I do well. Okay, sitting up here, you following these people, y'all don't know these people. Okay, they just present, as I keep telling y'all, perception. They present a persona to you, and y'all don't even do y'all research on the motherfucker. Sometimes you should do research on the motherfucker. If they tell you something, go follow up to find out if it's the truth about them or something like that. I'm just saying, Child. And yes, I am watching Power Book 4. I've been going back and forth whether I should do videos about it. So yes, I sure enough am. Somebody needs to sue Kevin Samuels. But he has a disclaimer on that shit. It's just advice. Yes, she had a self-esteem problem. I wanted to feel good to myself. That should have been a big clue right there. Anything to make. Yes, it's called The Representative. Okay, things on social media is not always what you think. It's what's presented to your ass. And just like it's presented to you in life, you have a choice whether you want to accept that present or not. Because sometimes the present is a box of shit. Okay. Catch. Okay. Go join the local gym for $10 a month. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Or watch some on YouTube for free. Okay. Or pay for YouTube Premium. Even better. Okay. There you go. Thank you. Just simply. Thank you. And we have a personal trainer at this channel. Okay, I've paused the personal trainer because not enough of y'all traded with his ass, and it cost this. Okay, it cost this. Okay, we'll talk about that, Simone. Okay, we'll talk about that. I got to do my research. I ain't even watched the video and done the schedules yet. I do workouts on YouTube 3 or 4 times a week. Okay. Yes, Pop Sugar. I am subscribed to Pop Sugar. I haven't watched them in a while with this fine ass Mark. Oh, yes, Mark's fine ass. I got to talk to him. Okay, and that we are done with celebrity news. Okay, and again, I want to invite y'all to press that like button. It is so important to get me all up in your algorithms, okay? And I'm going to try to make this last segment as quick as possible, but we got a lot of news going on tonight. Yes, okay, it's a red flag when she said growth with Joe. Okay, gonna have to check that out. Yes, I am Princess A.V. I ask that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I really appreciate it if you joined the membership for our channel. Okay. Yes. Track cardio 4 times a week. It's free 99. Yes, y'all get this knowledge and this information over here in this chat. Okay. Also, again, if you want to reach out to me, you can always email me. You can hit me up on the Facebook. And also, you can hit me up on the Instagram. I am out of Instagram jail now. Yes, God. Oh, we have an accident here. It's about to go down in Chinatown. Okay. And also, guess what's at the end of that? You can hit the Cash App, you guys. Thanks. Okay. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Just give me money because I need it. Okay. Thanks. Okay. It keeps the channel going. Your your donations help keep the lights on, the internet on, helps with the production value, helps keep me being your content creator because I spend all my time making this happen for you and keeping you entertained. And I appreciate you appreciating me. And I thank y'all so much. This is 50/50 News, okay? In the building here at the House of the Princess channel. And now we are here to our last segment, down to the 50/50 News and that YouTube news. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we got to put a little bug in the ear and a trap in the back. Okay. If we're going to make this real clean, no trash ass YouTube news, please. Well, this time we can't avoid it. Okay. But thank you so much, Ebony. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for being here. All of y'all. And again, I ask that you press the like button in. Yes, you got to get in that dress, love. Okay. Now, first, I want to she said, I want it all, even the 80% ratchet. Child. First, we're gonna send a shout out to my people. I have to get all the links. I'm sorry. I didn't prep like I was supposed to, but some of them y'all already got. As a matter of fact, let me go find the channel here. My babies. Now, y'all know y'all love use some Mace Moreau and some Shady B. Well, guess what? We have announced before that they have their own channel. Okay. I want you to continue to support everybody that is in my community. Okay. And I can't even find, oh, there it is. Reminder on the channel is called Let's Get Into It. Okay. And I need you to take a second. Let me make it big. Take a second and go follow these people. Yeah, I'm about to find the link now. Here go the link. Here go the link. Okay. Here go the link. Go over there and follow. Let's get into it. That is Mace Moreau and Shady B. Okay. They got 29 subscribers. I better see a hell of a lot of more subscribers by Saturday. Okay. They're doing their next live Saturday. And you could put the reminder on. They had one live the other day, so you could go back and give them some watch hours if you so choose. If you would please Oblige. Yes, it is hard to find when people are new content creators. Their channels are harder to find and harder to find the links, and they have to have at least 100 subscribers to even change their name. Okay, so we need to get them over to the 100 subscribers so you can just say let's get into it. Okay, the channel is called Let's Get Into It, and that is the channel of Mace Moreau and Shady B, and they have stepped out on faith finally, child, and they is doing it, and I'm proud of them. Yes, so go follow them. Also, my Shay Shay. I know BJ dropped their link earlier. I'm about to change my link. Okay. Shay the Gym Dropper. She has a channel that's operating. You go follow her. We have been following Miss Weedy Poo. I need to get her likes and subscribes up. Those are all my new content creators. And Miss Drea, she ain't dropped no video yet. And I need the link to that as well. So you could go follow her channel with Shay the Gym. I have problems finding these people too, and I'm subscribed. Is because again they don't have a lot of followers. And Shay's done a few videos. She's got 5 videos on deck. There she is. That's what her page looks like. Okay, BJ liked it. BJ dropped the link. Okay, Shay dropped the link. Simone telling you to get your ass up and press that like button. I watched it. I had fun watching them, but I'm a whoop Shade if he keep on talking about Mary J. Blige. So that is Shay's channel. Okay, and let me see. It's like a whole bunch of Miss Dreas. So let me see if I can pull it on up. I had a hard time doing it the other day. Drea might have to give me the links in the chat, but her picture is up there. You know, a beautiful picture, her smiling. Okay, yeah, Drea, give me the links again, because every time I type it in, it's 50 other Dreas, and I cannot find it. Okay, yeah, and I just found I just came up. Ain't that nothing? I might have to go back in the chat and find it. Drea, drop your link when you get a chance so I can share it as well. Oh shit. Let's get this BJ. Do it like it's my BJ, baby. Drea got it. BJ got the link. Let me go over here. Okay. Let me copy it and paste it into the thing. Down to the thing. My head hurt. I'm feeling weird. Okay, that's Miss Drea's page. She already got 9 subscribers. Okay, I need these people to get their numbers up. Okay, she's dropping a video this weekend and she's doing some DIY stuff. Okay, support, honey. Okay. Oh, Simone, they should have been subscribed to you, Simone. I got you in all the other chats. Simone LeBouche, she wants you to support her. When you gonna drop something, okay, child? Running that mouth. What is it? Copy link address. I'm gonna put you down too. I'm waiting for you to run your mouth, okay? That's Simone LeBouche. Okay, y'all got Miss Weedy Poo up for me. Who? Carnival's real name? The coronavirus girl? That I don't do that. I don't worry about that here on this channel. I do what I don't. The rules, if people read the rules, they'll know what the fuck is going on. You just can't talk about the coronavirus in a way that is non-factual. It's the fact that they got so many damn rules Two, talking about the coronavirus is just easier not to say the shit. But they will not strike your channel down simply for saying coronavirus. Okay, and that is Miss Sweetie Pooh. Yes, and actually, guess what? Princess A.V tried it, and I have a third channel that I'll be working on this weekend. It is called Palace by Princess A.V. So BJ has put in the chat my second channel, and I have a third channel. Palace by Princess A.V. I think I got them all. Whew, she said almost. And I think I put it in the description box. All my stuff, Princess A.V tried it, is my second channel, and Palace by Princess A.V. All of those are in the description box, and you can follow those as well. Boom. Thank you. So if you rewind, you can find that. So that is my spiel. The people that are already in the chat that are content creators, I think most of y'all follow them. Saki is still in the building. Let me find hers. I don't want to leave her out. Saki. Bikini, you in here. You probably already got her damn like. Saki Speaks. I believe Saki's going live tonight. If she ain't already live, if she's still here. Saki's going live tonight, and that's some positive content. Her user is at I am Dr. Saki. Okay. Boom. There you go. There's the link. Y'all can have that one as well. I'm not sure if Jada is in the bush. Yes, California Cutie. California, put your link in the chat as well. We waiting on you to come down there and get some new contents, and get everything together. She said Saki gave a good word earlier. Oh, so we can report on that tomorrow, Miss Drea. I gotta hurry up and get through here, so I can do content tomorrow. Plus, I don't know, my hair hurting. It's a little cold in here. This stuff keeps fucking up in here. That I need to tend to. And it might just be the lights on my glasses as well. All right. Okay, and aside from that, our other YouTube news. There go Sake. Our last story, I think, is we've got a mess, a big ball of shit, and it is shit. A big balls, because some people got balls. We got big balls of shit. I'm not doing this with you, Drea. So we have Sweet Pea Diaries did an expose this week. Her and Sean Davy Way have a beef going on, and they are against each other. So in sue of Sean Davy Way and Sweet Pea Diaries falling out, she also fell out with All About the Trees. And she apparently fell out with All About the Trees. Allegedly, she feels betrayed by All About the Trees because she said that All About the Trees feels that she had to pick between Sweet Pea Diaries and Sean Davy Way. And Sweet Pea Diaries says that never happened. And they got a whole bunch of videos between all three of them, okay, about who was right and who was wrong, okay? In the midst of that, Sweet Pea Diaries, she really just gave all the tea, as you call it, all the business amongst each other, and Princess A.V. has become a part of the mess, okay? And All About the Trees decided to do an expose last night about Princess A.V. With her linebacker shoulders and her tilted wigs and fucked up looks. I don't know. All About the Trees said that she cursed out Princess A.V. But Princess A.V. said she said that All About the Trees sent her a message to be on notice, which has yet to be responded to. So in lieu of that, Princess A.V. sent a link I'm not going to say allegedly because that's what I heard that Princess AV did, but Princess AV sent a link to Roxanne because they had a pact that if something was in danger of one or the other person, that they would let them know. And being the cool motherfucker I am, I said, well, I heard your name in the chat, so here you go. Here's your information. And was directed to Sweet Pea Diaries. So in lieu of that, Roxanne watched the videos of Sweet Pea Diaries, and allegedly there was the business divulged that All About the Trees repeated to Sweet Pea Diaries, as Sweet Pea Diaries said, and it has been a small issue between Roxanne and All About the Trees, allegedly. So in lieu of that, All About the Trees has made videos of slanderous behavior towards Princess AV because she feels Princess AV somehow says some allegiance to her as a friend and needed to send that link to her as well, as if she was not watching, and even half the people that are in this chat was watching the shit that also subscribed to All About the Trees. I'm just saying. So with that being said, Princess AV is not welcome in All About the Trees chat anymore. And there was a crying situation this morning because she has decided to step back from the relationship with her and Roxanne, which has absolutely nothing to do with Princess AV. But Princess AV is a live and conniving, backstabbing bitch. That's what I heard. Okay. So with that being said, that is the long and the short of the story. We will see what happens with this, but this is the last time that Princess AV will actually talk about this shit in this form of fashion. But that is the news. You can find all of the information on Sweet Pea Diaries channel, Sean Davy Wade's channel, also All About the Trees. And I forgot one more person, Tales from the Cult. So she is also into it with Sean Davy Wade because he is slandering her as well. She has vowed that she is filing some type of legal action against Sean Davy Wade, and she will make him miserable. And that is the last motherfucking black woman that he will slander from here on out. So as All About the Tree says, go subscribe to Sean Davy Wade's Patreon, and you can find out all of the tea that is concerning Tales from the Cult. So they are all into it as well. Okay. That was a mouthful. And lastly but not least, come and get this commentary. Miss Kiva. Her and the plaintiff Jane have lost their channels this week. And that is another channel I need to post. Come and get this commentary has a backup page right now, and it's called Come and Get This Commentary Too. Excuse me, and I'm gonna put this on the screen. She has a backup channel. We are still waiting for her channel to get either accepted and reactivated or deactivated. Now, you do know that in order to get a channel monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So she is kind of starting from scratch on this channel. So she needs just a good handful of y'all to come and follow her. She's posted some older videos. If you could rewatch them and give her some watch hours so this channel can become monetized. That's my girl Kiva. She stays out the mess, and we good. I hope that I gave y'all the long and the short of the YouTube mess, and I didn't have to take Maylocks. I can fart on this type of bullshit. Okay, Astute Queen B, let us know when you decide to really get your channel going. I just told them check out your shorts, you know, and whatever y'all's looking. I tried leaving you out. I wasn't okay. I don't be knowing what she be talking about sometimes, so I watch and then I stop watching because I don't like messy stuff. Hey. She's mad at a friend, sent another friend a link where her name is mentioned. Girl, back. Yes, that is the long and the short of it. And I'm a backstabbing bitch. Don't dignify the ignorance. Yes. Yeah. With my linebacker shoulders ass. And so, yes, we are here for it. And I just wanted to let y'all know, you know, I have not been invited back to the table, and Roxanne was told to block me. Okay. Yes, I want my friends to have my back. Any content. Well, they can do commentary on me. It's just let's correct that. Keep the negative commentary out of it. Because that's a part of the game. I have to accept that people are going to talk about me. Um at some point in time. We just keep the negativity out of it. I really didn't have nothing to do with that shit, so I don't give a fuck. Yes, we thank you. I thank you for supporting everybody. I do thank you. And y'all could go back and rewind to get this information. She has a video up. They said her channel allegedly got taken for nudity and strong sexual content, which I ain't seen no shit like that up there, but okay. Thank you, KY. Thank you. So I didn't feel like I needed to dress up for this quarterback position tonight. So that's why I'm casual. It's one of them things. I felt a little ratchet tonight. Just a little ratchet. I think they do. But technically you ain't missing no money because nobody's watching while you gone. So it's a loophole with that. I'm not putting that up there. Shay a mess. I just got hacked on the last comment. Y'all is nuts. Yes. She don't, yeah. She didn't deserve it. She doesn't deserve it. And she's a good person, but it's just them shits. It's all in the game. Yeah. So those I'm not welcome over there with the treetops. In case y'all don't see me. So that's the long and the short of it, because I know that there was a narrative spent, and anybody who feels that I'm a backstabbing bitch, I've seen y'all comments in y'all, that the schoolboy comment. Schoolboy has apologized to me for the bullshit. In case y'all missed that, anybody who did, I felt like calling schoolboy just out of spite, but I decided not to. Leave that girl where she at. If you don't mean me no good, and that's why a lot of y'all can't comment now, stay the fuck away from me. That's it. That's all. I don't bother anybody, and I don't want anybody bothering me. You can think what you want about me. It doesn't hit my Cash App, you guys. Okay, hit the Cash App, you guys. It is not paying a bill for me. It does not help me shit or piss or eat. Your thoughts are only going to hell. No, she's not back on YouTube. She's not back on YouTube. She's on Instagram. It doesn't benefit me, nor does it hurt me. In case y'all didn't listen last week, we're not friends. And I've been meaning to make that shirt for a year. I'm going to make me one for damn sure. We're not friends. We're colleagues, associates. I don't have no loyalty to nobody. I don't owe a motherfucking thing. The only person I owe some shit to is myself and them two people that came out my pussy. That's who I owe something to. And the man that helps me. Nobody else. Everybody else I just care about. I care about my subscribers. I care about even my fans. I care about my supporters. But I don't owe anybody anything. My job is to sit here and commentate and give the entertainment that people request to see from me and that I can oblige. That's all I owe. And I don't owe that, because when I decide to cut this motherfucking computer off and not do shit else, if I want to go play with my pussy, that's my business. Okay? I owe it to myself to be true to myself. Hey, trucker. Hey, Evie. I owe it to myself. And I see a lot of people that popped in here now. You know, you can rewind to catch the show. I would not come off of my chariot to throw tomatoes with you. If you decide to unsubscribe, I'm fine with that. I would appreciate if you would. I'm on the road to 10,000. But I don't need anybody here that's a pain in my ass. And that's going to cause me problems. That's going to carry a bone. If you're going to carry a bone, at least carry the correct bone. I don't need any stress from anybody. I will not accept it. I will not accept any bullying. And let's be clear. I just came from almost a year ago. Bullshit and all about the tea. And right after that, 6 months of nosy hoe. I've been through it already. Anything else can go to hell. There's no such thing as suicide. If I can come through that, I can come through anything. And my God is my God. And he cares about me. And I talk to him for real. I don't fake in front. So anybody who tries to do anything to me, it should be evident that they are not successful. You can play in my face for a while, but it won't. You won't be successful. It will come back to you. And I don't have to threaten a motherfucker. And next time you threaten me, you better follow through, okay? Don't threaten me. I don't like that. That's some hood shit. That's what that shit sounded like you was on a pull-up, and I don't like that shit because I don't threaten people. Leave me the fuck alone. I will leave you alone. Please stick to your word that you will not commentate on me anymore. And I do call lawyers and police as well. Whatever you want to do, just choose wisely. Choose wisely. But don't play with me. Okay? Don't play with me. If that's your friend, go be with your friend. Go be with your friend. I might pop by this weekend, though. To be with your friend. Because I'm a real friend. I don't give a fuck about what's going on with other people. I care about what affects me. That's it. And if she mad at anything I said, she'll call me and let me know. But I said what I said. I meant that shit. Okay? So, with that being said, I love you guys. I'm going to go back and read all this shit. These comments y'all got going on here. But I thank you guys again. We had good time. 2:12. We're good. We're gonna get out here about 2:15. Okay. Those that don't know who I is, you gonna find out today. I am Princess A.V. You are watching House of the Princess channel. Okay. We are love and light in this motherfucker. Okay. We have a good ass time. Okay. We blessed, not with the mess. We got linebackers. We got Ugg Monskis. We got Michelin men. We got all kind of people over here. Whatever you are accepted as long as you don't have no bullshit coming and playing in my face. I love you all, okay? And nobody's turned away until you start fucking up, and you're going to fuck up on your own, okay? Come back tomorrow for the news. I'm about to get on up out of here and start working on tomorrow's show. 50-50 news. We have 100% news with just a twist of ratchet. I am Princess A.V. and it is time for me to turn out the lights. You guys have a great evening. Go love on somebody and hug yourself and be good to yourself. Bye-bye.